It's your boy Jay.
Joltter.
And this is Unisport Q&A episode
14.
14.
14.
Exactly. Fjorden, we have a ton of questions up our sleeves that we're gonna answer today. Do you want to kick it off
With
football? Okay, do you want to take the first one?
You know what?
Okay.
I might as well take the first question.
Why not?
Brilliant question, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with heat.
Heat, okay.
Do you personally know a person who made it pro?
Personally know a person who
And
made
not
a
Pontus.
And not Pontus. Okay, I reckon you know quite a few. Yes, I know a few people who have gone pro, not from childhood. I know a few who kind of made it to be, semi-pro, and they got a bit of money for it. But no, I haven't played with people from childhood.
I know a lot of people who made it pro.
Probably, yeah.
Like many.
I can imagine.
Some of my good friends, some of my, good day friends are pro.
Why?
But I know a lot of people.
Why, if all your friends are pros, why aren't you a pro? Why are you stuck here with me?
Listen, that's the dilemma I wake up with every single day.
If you change person for a day, what footballer would you be? Because I figured you're probably gonna say Ronaldinho, and that's kind of boring. But
Imagine the parties.
the parties would be hella good, man. I figured I would probably want to be Evra or Mendy from City. Evra, because the man is having a party.
You would like to be Patrice Evra right now?
Not right now, no. but in general, I would like to be one of those guys because they are hilarious.
I don't know, there's so many options.
Yeah,
it could be cool to be Zlatan for a day.
Zlatan.
Just so you can say whatever and people just take it because you're Zlatan.
Imagine being Zlatan, really.
What do you think are the most and least important positions in football?
I think every position is important, but the position where I would rather have a world-class player would probably be center midfield, the striker, and the keeper. Because if you have those three, you're gonna come a long way. You can tell by some of the best teams in the world. They have world-class strikers, or at least one. They have a really good midfielder who can be creative, and they have a really good keeper.
Honestly, if I would have to just take one, I would have probably taken a striker. Just to score the goals,
Yes.
Everybody else, you can just make them kick the ball up to this dude. Of course, every position is, a team is 11 players. It's such a cliche, but
yes.
It is what it is,
Yes. Yes.
And the manager who can build a team based on what kind of players he's working with, cool.
You can't have any passages, really.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just how it goes. Anyways, Jolter, let's move on to real talk. If you got into a fight, which footballer would you want to help you out? Based on recent events? Patrice Evra.
I would take Zlatan.
Yeah, probably.
Black belt in whatever sport it was.
Yeah.
Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, I don't remember what it was.
No.
Zlatan. I'm just gonna say Zlatan.
Or Diego Costa.
What do you think is the best thing that a professional football player experiences?
I think the best thing they will experience is to actually get their debut on a full stadium. That is the first step into that world. That is the first real achievement.
I think the best thing, honestly, is that you wake up in the morning, you go to the training ground, and you just play some damn football like you have done all your life, and that's your job. I think
beautiful.
that's the coolest
That is
thing.
beautiful.
Hi, JayMike and Joltter.
Yes.
Where was your most favorite place you visited, and where would you like to travel next?
Japan. I love Japan.
Japan is next level.
Japan is seriously next level. The food, the culture, the people, the landscape. I seriously want to go back to Japan one day.
But it also depends what is the scenario you're traveling. If you have you're going to whatever, see your favorite team play, might be a big thing for somebody.
Can we see a picture of Jolter's insanely wide feet? And you are in luck because I just so happen to have a picture on my phone. We're gonna show it on the screen right here. Where we first tried the Puma Evo Power Victus on, same size, and as you can see on the picture, it's really different.
Since this is real talk, we're gonna take it up a notch.
We're gonna keep it real, okay?
We're gonna take it up a notch.
Okay.
Do you think aliens exist? Do you think they exist?
I have no idea. How would I know?
I'm not asking you to tell me facts. I'm just asking you, do you think?
No.
You don't think aliens exist?
Do you think of aliens as these spacey looking guys flying saucers, or are you thinking
life
about
outside of-
intelligent life forms outside of Earth?
Yes.
It might. It might exist. I have a hard time really fathoming how it would be and how it would look, but I mean, I'm not gonna reject the idea that it's out there.
Me neither.
Let's move on to Boot Black! And I have got the first question from Just Knucklehead. If everyone was brainwashed and had no idea about brands and which are the most popular, which boot do you think people would go for if they didn't know what brand or model it was and just bought it based on how it felt on their feet? Very, very simple to answer, because I'm just gonna bring it up here.
He's gonna bring out the Mizuno,
Yes.
made in Japan,
Yes.
whatever, number
Yes,
3.
you do. No, yeah. This guy, because frankly, Mizuno make the, highest quality boots you can get.
I would also argue the bigger.
The bigger, yeah. Saar plays football. What boot do you think changed the world?
Wow. I saw the same question. Obvious answer is like the first Mercurial in
Yes.
1998, or
We've got it on
the first Predator.
The first Predator.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, those are the obvious answers.
Of course.
Right?
Yes. But also, I'm gonna get this guy. Boom, changed the world.
Of course, this changed the modern world of football boots.
Yes. First Mercurial R9s, changed the world. The first Chempos, 1994, changed the world because Nike became an actual force in football. And then, of course, we have the Predator. So 1994 was a good year. Then the Mercurial R9s, and then I would say this changed the modern game to go into knit and high-cut boots. It was a good boot. The elite category boots seems like killing off the high-end boots. People always go for Superfly instead of Vapor, Adidas 17 Plus instead of 17.1, and so on. And the price keeps on going up. What's your opinion on that? I don't know if I agree on the statement that more people choose the Superfly over the Vapor.
Same.
We see more people, at least from my perspective, going for the low-cut boots rather than the high-cuts. The thing is that I actually think a lot of, this is also a high-end boot. It's technically not the highest tier of boots for Nike, but it's just as much of a high-end boot as the Superfly is. This is just it's a different option. And actually with the Adidas boots, especially with the Ace, okay, you get laces here, but you get more lockdown on the 17.1s. I don't necessarily think we see a trend in people only wearing the elite boots, if you want to call them that.
But it might be like a geographical thing as well. Maybe where this guy is from, maybe in his city.
Yes.
The big bowlers, they only rock with the Superfly.
Exactly.
Or, the high top boots.
And somewhere it's just a status symbol, having the very most expensive stuff. And prices going up, that sucks. They should keep prices down.
But prices go up for everything.
Yeah, that's-
Hashtag inflation.
High form.
It's my
a whole
turn to
lot.
ask a question.
It's your
Get
turn
the
to ask.
damn boots.
Don't! How are my boots?
Which shin guard is the best? I'm gonna give a very simple answer.
Yes.
The smallest one. I'm one of those guys. Listen, just give me a sticker and I'm gonna put it in,
Wow.
and that's it.
Stupid guy. I'm gonna say
the smallest one.
G-Form Plus or the C6 carbon shin pads. Seriously, you can run a car over the C6 pads and they will still hold up.
There's
and
nothing more I hate in football than wearing shin pads.
But if you get the G-Forms, they're not in the way. They just sit on your leg like a sleeve. They're not in the way. It's just no.
Sorry.
Protect yourself. After I've tried the best shin pads out there, I'm never gonna go back to wearing just ordinary plastic shin pads. C6. Remember the name. Just gonna put it.
Just get the smallest one. That's what she said.
What do you think is the best boot of each big brand? Puma, Nike, Adidas. P.S. You're the best. Thank you, Robin. The best boots from Puma?
Bigger.
Yes, by far. I mean, the contest is the one. Nike, Vapor. You're gonna say Opus?
I'm gonna say the Opus.
Adidas, that's difficult.
I'm gonna say the Pure Speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pure Speed as well. But Nemesis 17.1 is also a very, very good boot.
Again, I agree with you.
Yes. But let's move on to the giveaway! And I have the magic question because it is BD Kings. If Messi moved to Nike and Ronaldo moved to Adidas, what boot do you think they would wear?
I would say Ronaldo take the Ace.
Ace?
Yeah, just because.
The ace on Ronaldo?
Yeah,
You mad?
I think so.
I would probably say he was gonna go with some sort of modified version of the Pure Speed with the Nemesis.
I'm just gonna say the ace because it looks the coolest.
That's really weird. Messi would be in the Hypervenoms. They would probably make some special leather Hypervenom. You would probably be in the GX.
Yeah.
Hypervenom GX. Okay, now we move on to the question of the month. Discuss if the FG AG boots from Adidas are really good for AG, especially the X17 Plus. Now, of course, we're gonna get the X17 Plus so we can discuss it because
You have the AG one?
I haven't. It's FG AG. So the thing is that Adidas call their
Okay,
the salt weights.
You mean it like that? Because I was just about to say I actually haven't tried
The AG,
for example,
like the proper AG.
proper
No,
AG.
I don't think many people. I haven't either tried the new ones at least.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is that this is an FG plate. It's an
Yes.
OG FG plate, but they also call it AG because then if it breaks down because you've used it on AG, you can still return it and claim the returns. But it's not made for AG. So I would actually say if you're gonna go play on AG, get a dedicated pair of AG boots because this is an FG pair. So it might be able to kind of like withstand all the abrasion and all the tear that comes from AG pitches, but in terms of actual performance and danger to your joints and your knees, it's not gonna be as good as an AG pair.
No.
But Jolter, that was it. We had a lot of good questions. Amazing questions actually this time. So remember, leave us a ton of questions down below so we can get some even more wicked questions in Q&A episode number 15. Also, if you want to check out more Q&As, click the link right down here. Make sure you subscribe by clicking the green bubble somewhere over our heads. Throw us a bit of a thumbs up, show some love if you had a good time, and spread the word by sharing the video with your friends. And with that said, Jolter, we're signing off.
It's over.